Today, I'm gonna be forcing 150 Sims to eat the deadliest meal in The Sims 4, pufferfish nigiri. Normally, this meal would be safe for your Sims if it is prepared by a competent chef. But I don't have that today. The 3 chefs I got are anything but qualified. We have KibblesJack the first, professional thief. We have my mom, and special celebrity chef Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Each of these chefs will be given their own restaurant to prepare the deadly pufferfish for our volunteers. Each chef will start with 50 Sims that will be forced to eat the pufferfish. There will be 3 rounds, and the loser of each round, or the person whose food caused the least amount of people to die, will be given a bonus to help them in the next round. After round 3, the winner will be the chef who has ended the most bloodlines. They are competing for the prize that is the permanent debuff of everlasting guilt, knowing that their actions caused the deaths of many of their digital friends. And so, round 1 begins. The chefs race against the clock to prepare their platters for the expendable lives that are our spawned-in drones, ready to suffer for our entertainment. We have a bunch of eager and not-so-eager Sims waiting for their fates to be decided. At my mom's restaurant, the cowboy Esteban is like, I put the hot sauce, paradoxal, dimensional, war-banal prolapse on everything I eat. A little pufferfish don't scare me. In contrast to Esteban, Octavio here is just like, if I die, I die. In Lightning McQueen's group, we have Jamie, who has so much hair he looks like he has a second hat, or he's ready to get sheared to provide wool to his farmer. I call this art piece the duality of Sims. Marco here looks like he is the lead singer in a high school punk rock band in the early 2000s. But he has a day job at his father's hardware store where his father wants him to take over the family business, but Marco wants to live in the real world of rock. His father starts out as anti-rock and bans Marco from listening to it, but after a huge fight when Marco runs away from home, his dad goes looking for him, only to find Marco participating in his local battle of the bands. Through the music Marco plays, his father feels like he truly meets his son for the first time and understands to love his son for who he is, not who he wants him to be. Anyway, they line the tables with each prepared dish, a poor quality pufferfish. Time is up for the chefs, and the feast begins. I select a representative from each of the eating groups to call the rest of the Sims to a meal. The mob of Sims flock to their potential doom as they grab their plates and pray that luck is on their side and this isn't their final meal. It seems like they are struggling more with the chopsticks than the pufferfish, as I'm getting spammed with these messages. Oh, we have our first death. Alina Bush has succumbed to the poison that we prepared for her. Over at my mom's restaurant, Death just showed up. Man, no one's even died yet. He's just prepping for it. Death is just showing up early for work. Death is inevitable. Yes, it is, Brindley, especially for Sims. These Sims formed into a single entity. They must think if they combine their stomachs, they might have a chance of surviving. People are dying, and Death isn't even bothering to clean up the bodies. Usually there's an urn left. He's like, nah, I'm not touching this. Thanks for giving me more work, Death. No! Esteban! You were so confident that you would live! Octavio is no longer chill. He's sad about his friend Esteban. Don't worry, this Sim isn't dead. He's just taking a power nap under the table. He'll get up soon. I'm sure of it. Hey look, death was inevitable, Brindley. At Lightning's place, people have gathered around the bodies, mourning them, and this lady is washing the dishes. She wants this game to be over with. So after the end of round 1, the score is KibblesJack the first, with 38 left alive. My mom with 41 alive. And Lightning McQueen with 48. 2 people? That's it, Lightning? That's all you could get? Lightning gets his prize, some crappier equipment, and it's time for round 2. I was doing some cleanup in between rounds, and Lightning's restaurant has descended into chaos. This lady went to grab seconds for whatever reason, and this Sim just runs up to her and steals her plate. I don't know if he's saving her or if he just wants to eat it. I don't know how, but while I wasn't looking, Jamie decided to climb up on a counter and now he's stuck and can't get down. The chefs begin their prep for round 2. During my mom's prep, a bunch of Sims gathered into this back room to hear this wonderful Sim's voice. I'm having a problem where my Sims are grabbing plates and dying before I'm even done setting up. Like, slow down, there's enough death for everyone. After all the platters are ready, it is time for the patient Sims to be called to a meal. I like how everyone at my mom's restaurant grabs their plates, except this guy, who is doing push-ups. His train of thought is probably if he has a strong body, he can survive the deadly meal. Fortunately for him, his theory has provided strong evidence contradicting it when this buff Sim dies in his chair. Everyone in Lightning's group is being sad, like boo-hoo over this one Sim who died, and this guy is over here in the corner smiling. He's having a great time. Each restaurant had their fair share of deaths. After round 2, KibblesJack had 9 deaths, with a total of 29 remaining alive. My mom had a disappointing round with only 38 left alive. She tied Lightning, who had 45 alive. They each only had 3 deaths. Which I guess is good for them if they don't want to participate, and based on Lightning's soul-crushing look, I see he doesn't really want to be here. Don't worry, Lightning, we have one more round, it'll all be over soon. So when giving Lightning and my mom their loser bonus for being bad at killing people, I discovered something. I forgot to check the lot traits for Lightning's lot that I downloaded from the gallery. It has the trait Chef's Kitchen, which improves the quality of food prepared on the lot. I'm sorry, Lightning, we're gonna take that away. Maybe that'll help you catch up. It seems to be working as Lightning's restaurant picks up in deaths. This guy died inside of a counter. He is now one with the kitchen. Hey, you can't make your own food. Eat the poison we provide for you. Ungrateful f***. No! Octavio, you were so mellow throughout the contest. You can't leave us now. I'm not ready. Lightning's restaurant is once again turning into utter chaos. We have a pile of sleep-deprived Sims collapsed on the ground. These two somehow got into the only room without an entrance or exit. They're just trapped in there. I have no idea how they pulled this off. JB is still on the counter and wait, Lightning? No, I wasn't watching him. He must have grabbed a plate of pufferfish when I wasn't looking. It counts, I guess. This was only the first in the series of sad deaths. Following Lightning, Jamie collapsed on the counter. Even in death, he cannot escape that counter. And Marco was next to perish. Looks like his rock and roll lifestyle has come to an end. The competition is now over. The chefs have served their final meal, and it is time to see who has killed the most digital people. In third place, with an abysmal 13 deaths, including themselves, is Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow, I guess. In second place, with 26 Sims killed, is sad boy KibblesJack. This means the winner, with 27 Sims forced into death, is my mom. You win nothing but guilt. Congrats! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video or are a really cool person, you should watch the origin story of Chef KibblesJack. They steal from other Sims, get rich, and go on a crusade to ruin a certain Sim's life. The video is in the center of the screen. Click it, or you will be served pufferfish for your next meal.